Before we get started with today's video, I do need to mention it is sponsored by Amazon, the Amazon App Store, for their new title, Echoes of Mana. That is a mobile game based off the Of Mana series, if you guys have played a lot of them from Square Enix. That's going to be releasing very, very soon. Pre-registration is available in all the app stores, especially for Amazon App Store. Why not sign up with the Amazon App Store? That's what we're sponsored with today, and that is the best way to do it, because with the Amazon App Store, they're running a special event going on right now with the release of the game. If you guys spend $100 or 10,000 Amazon coins, you guys are going to get 1,000 Amazon coins back. So they're going to give you guys something back for spending in a new game, and we all like to be summoning and getting our favorite characters in these games. The Amazon App Store is a great way for you guys to be saving on your in-app mobile purchases. As you know from FFBE and War of the Visions, you download the game on the Amazon App Store, you log into your account, you buy Amazon coins with your Amazon account, and then you get a rebate, a savings. Every time you buy in the game, you're actually saving money. So by not doing the Amazon App Store version of the game, you're actually just throwing your money away. So there's no reason not to do it. I swear. I've been doing this for years. This is the way to go 100%. And they have this special big time event going on. Spend $100, get 1,000 Amazon coins back. I mean, it's a win-win. You're saving money when you spend those Amazon coins anyway. So if you're going to be doing it, summoning for your favorite characters in Echoes of Mana, you should be going in there and using the Amazon coin in the Amazon App Store anyway. So Echoes of Mana, if you guys didn't know, this game is coming very soon. Again, like I said, pre-registrations are out there. Click the link in the description below to go to this event page, and you can check out this sick trailer. The graphics look amazing. It's going to be like real-time combat, it looks like. So I'm going to let this trailer play out a little bit so you guys can see. It looks like 4 players on the same screen. Again, I don't know exactly how it's going to work because, again, we haven't had our hands on the game yet, but you're going to be able to level up. The art looks great. The menus look fantastic. If you like the Of Mana series, which you guys have probably played a lot of if you're big Square Enix fans like I am, you're going to like this game. And there's a bunch of different stuff to go over, but the trailer itself is very awesome. Co-op battles. If you want to hang out, play with your friends, play with me, we got little emotes we can do here, and we can battle. It kind of looks like a raid boss. Like, you got to dodge. You got to dive, and run around and dodge around the enemy attacks. I'm very excited to see how this one plays out. And then also pay attention to the story, because obviously there's going to be a great story. So for more information on Echoes of Mana, click the link in the description below. We also have some links to some social media pages like Facebook and a Discord, so you guys can get on there, get hyped, talk about it, and hang out for specifically Echoes of Mana. Square Enix is super excited about this title, and I am too. Of course, we love Square Enix here. So if you guys are interested, click the link in the description below. Thank you to Square Enix and Amazon, and let's get on with the rest of the video. All right, so getting into the meat and potatoes of today's video, we're talking about a Square Enix title, another one, this one being the Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game. If you guys don't know much about me and anime, Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood are at the top of the tier for me. They're my favorite anime of all time. Grew up watching it, watch it again and again as I grow up. Just a fantastic anime all around. And then they're having this mobile game. We've talked about it before here on this channel. Well, we got a huge update with this trailer here today. They're having a closed beta for the Japanese version March 30th. You can apply to that. It's a raffle system. You have to have a Japanese Square Enix account. You know, I'm trying to get in there, but I highly doubt I'll make it. And then the game should be releasing sometime in summer. We haven't had an official release date yet. They haven't announced the global version yet. However, they're of course going to be releasing it in global. The game looks amazing. People love Fullmetal Alchemist. And so before the game came out, right? Like, obviously, I'm excited. You know, I keep saying FMA, but it is my favorite. So of course I'm going to be excited about it. And it was Square Enix, so I was pretty pumped, because we love Square Enix games here on this channel, and most of you guys do. So I was thinking, you know, they're going to do something right by it, but you never know when it comes to mobile games. After watching this trailer, oh my god, did it blow my expectations away. They did everything right I like about a mobile game, and I haven't played it yet, but looking at the systems from the trailer and stuff like that, it's looking like it's going to be very, very cool. We're going to go ahead and get into the trailer. I'm going to try, I have to talk over it, because, you know, you got to do that. I got to show my excitement. I've watched the trailer about 20 times now. Since 20th anniversary, I probably watched it about 20 times at this point. And then we're going to pause it and go back, and I'll give my analysis on the trailer and talk about things I liked and didn't like. So we're going to go ahead and play it here. So right from the get-go, it just looks like a cinematic movie in this trailer. Like, look at this. And it, you know, like I said, it gets my heart racing. Wait till the song. I think it's an original song for the trailer. For the game, it'll be the original song for the game, which is cool that they did. And they just start, again, if you haven't watched Fullmetal Alchemist, this game is going to be ready to do it. Right off the gate, the art looks amazing. Like, both in-game, like the CG cel-shaded looking stuff, and it's even like an advanced CG cel-shaded. It's like something I really like. And then the art outside of the game, like the 2D art compared to the 3D art, is amazing. Like, it is finest details. Like, I want that as my background to my computer. It looks so good, which is a great thing. And then they're going to introduce the characters, and again, because of the introduction of this character at the beginning, it's going to be following Brotherhood story, it looks like. There are other reasons why we think that, but, or it's obvious. So the song starts, gets me super pumped up, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so starts off a story. Again, it's going to play through the story of what I do believe to be Brotherhood. And it just looks so great. And if you haven't watched Fullmetal Alchemist, I highly suggest you do. But maybe you can visualize it through this. This is what I want to talk about too. We'll pause it later. It has this awesome anime like character pulled out to the side like old RPGs, and they talk at the bottom. And here comes the battle system we haven't been able to talk about. And the first thing you're going to notice right here is it looks kind of it's grid based in a weird way. And then you have Ed talking here, coming up and speaking. We're looking at the systems, and oh my god, like that was the storyline. I gotta pause it. I gotta pause it and talk to you guys about it. But it looks so fantastic, and as you know, if you watch anime, you know what that's all about. And then, ooh, let's go, dude! Look at this. Like, these are like specials, I guess, in the game, and it could also be like that was a special in the game, obviously. But then it has like the grid base, and then it zooms in on the character, and then it just looks so good. Like, just look at it. It's like, it's not bad. It's great. Yeah, it just, we'll pause it and talk about it in a minute, but this trailer just gets me so hyped up. They did such a good job with this. And so then it plays this out at the end here. We're gonna go ahead and pause it after this. It just pretty much says Fullmetal Alchemist mobile game, and then we get a little message, but it's in Japanese from the other side of the door. Anyway, so we're gonna go back to the rest of this so you know how hyped I was getting up. Let's skip through it. Hopefully you guys watched it on your own and I didn't ruin it too much. So again, they talk about the story here, but the cool thing I thought about this was it, like, again, the scenes just look great. These scenes right here where they have like an animated version of Winry, a 2D popping up on top of the 3D, right? And this is gonna be when like Winry's like, why are you guys always getting hurt? Stop doing that. And then you can see here again, there you can see Roy talking to everybody from a mistress or whatever from his team, and it shows him as an animated face up. Now again, this reminds me of other games, and it's awesome they decided to include it here. I just think it looks so good. Like, I'm not saying that they've reinvented the wheel here, looking like this or doing this idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down as well. But it just looks so good. They did such a good job making it look nice. And then we're gonna get to the battle system. So right here, we've seen this in a lot of the earlier trailers, and they zoom in and they show Ed beating up on this dude, right? And he's using like a move. And that's what we've seen before. We were like, is this gonna be like a fighting game? Is this a fighting game? And then Al comes in to assist or whatever. But then we see now, we come back out, and it's like a grid-based War of the Visions kind of look to it. But look how nice and like fluid it looks. Like, if you watch the trailer again, you can see the squares blinking. I know that doesn't really mean that much to a lot of people, but to me it just looks fluid. It looks nice. We can see that Ed looks like an attacker, Rose has like a healer on them, and then Al, that might be defender, counter, I don't know, but it looks like each of them have like a class maybe, because you can see it up here in the top corner as well. We see there's auto 2 times at the top here. No idea what, maybe that skip cinematic movies, so like when they do their moves. To the right, we can see that Ed has 3 abilities, and then maybe an ultimate right here. And then he has an ability here that's on cooldown. So we don't know if that's a total of 5 abilities for each character, which would be insane. This is probably like an limit burst, is it a Square Enix or ultimate ability they can use. And they have buffs, as you can see. Bottom left, have no idea, it's in Japanese, so I'm not 100% sure. It looks like Ed selects, so if we go back, I'm sorry about that. In this trailer, it looks like Ed selects this ability, and it has a range of whatever it was to go punch him, and you can see that he has like an attack down here. So we'll play it out. He runs up, he's gonna do that ability, so you can see that he's gonna select it. It has a screen come up. Again, very War of the Visions-esque looking, but better. Like, it just looks like they took that system and just made it much better, especially graphics-wise. Again, I don't know gameplay-wise, maybe it's not better, but it definitely looks better to me, so you guys can let me know in the comments down below. The art's fantastic, and I'm thinking that when you select this ability, and I could be wrong, that's when it goes into that like CG scene or whatever where it shows the action happen, and maybe that selection up at the top, you can skip that scene if you don't want to watch it when you're doing your battles, right? So I'm thinking like right there, it would have showed Ed go, like it would have zoomed in on them, and Ed would have done his move, and then it would have come back out, which I think is fantastic. Again, playing this out, you can see that Ed does have the attacker, and it looks like Al still has that defender, or I'm just thinking it's defender. It kind of looks like a shield aspect to them. You can see the field is lit up with like exclamation points, maybe meaning this is where this guy is going to attack. So it's probably a tutorial video right here, a tutorial lesson where you need to be behind the walls that maybe Al created. So it shows you that there will be times in the game where it appears that you will have to work with terrain or build things around you to protect you from what maybe the enemy is trying to do to you, which seems very cool in terms of how the game will progress as far as strategy. Now I want to pause it here. It says system, and there's a lot of things here. I kind of paused it at a bad look on this, but I don't want to spend too much time trying to... Okay, that's kind of better. It's not as bad. This right here looks amazing. If you guys know anything about me, I absolutely love original time-taken menus in games. That means that they really tried hard on the game. I hate when games are just like normal squares with like Comic Sans font, and I'm looking at you in a Sword Art Online game. Like, that is what they do every time, in my opinion, and I don't like it. This looks the exact opposite. But this also gives us a little look into a couple other things. This is a storyline, in my opinion. We have chapter 1, chapter 2. It's told in like the newspaper Central Times way, and we'll see when it opens up how beautiful it looks. At the top, we have what appears to be like silver, what they would use in the world of Fullmetal Alchemist. Then we have like what may be the pay to obtain or premium currency here in what looks to be a gem. And then we have our energy. So there will be an energy system, at least in my opinion. 602 out of 120. That just is energy system. And it looks like a little blue lightning bolt. So we're going to let it play out a little bit more. And as it opens, you can see the background even changes. It's kind of like Edge reading the newspaper, which I think is sick. We can see that he has a little bit of coffee here, a pen. We have the State Alchemist watch over here. And I just, again, love things like that, especially as a fan of the anime, how great it is. And you can see there's a 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. You can see little chibi Ed here. And this is the story, of course, of where Ed goes and frees the people from the evil priest. Again, when the game comes out, guys, I mean, the anime's been out. It's the 20th year anniversary, okay? I'm going to say spoilers, but I'm hoping that some people come in who have never played or seen Fullmetal Alchemist and will try it out. Because it's an amazing story. Okay, so I myself haven't paused it on the screen. This is just going to be an upgrade system. It looks like we have different kind of stones. We have like some of them have swords. Some of them have like trees. I can't be 100% sure what this is for, but you're upgrading something here, which could be an ability, could be a character. But I do like that they have different stones and stuff like that, which just means, you know, that's going to be stuff we grind for. But they gave it a different look. Its own. Okay, so here we go. So I don't know if we leveled her up here or if we leveled up an ability, but it shows it after they click that. It shows this character. It looks like it is going to cost that. Again, this is what I would agree to be the in-game currency you get just like grinding, like, you know, Gil and Final Fantasy and stuff like that. And then it looks like it costs a little bit of these stones. This might be an ability, but I'm not 100% sure. Looking at this, we haven't seen this mark yet as far as the characters, right? Because Al again was the shield, Ed was the attacker. This could be like a debuffer or something. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm excited to like look into it and see, you know, well, not look into it, but like speculate, because we're going to be speculating on this game for quite a while. If it's not coming out till summer, who knows when that is, and that's in Japanese. Who knows when it's coming to global? Okay, so this might be like the AFK screen. I'm not 100% sure because it just shows Ed. Man, maybe it's like, it looks like it's a mode though, because look, it has like a timer, maybe a present, maybe it's like a expedition type of mode that you send Ed and Al on. It looks like they're about to pick something up. I don't know what this is. Like, we know it's like they're drawing the transmutation circle to make the Philosopher's Stone. I don't know what this is, but my God, this guy needs to play the game. They got a lot of energy, so we'll have to look at and see what that is when the game comes out. This is Ed running down a hallway. Somebody down there, it looks like they need help, or they might be an enemy because it has red, and there's a boss at the end, so I'm not sure exactly. This is a different mode here, and I think it's going to be the end of what I can talk about with that. Holy smokes, look at that. Has to be a special or something. Like, these are their abilities, and that's in right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't see that. There is more to look at. So that's what I'm talking about, where like Havoc just threw what I think to be a bomb, right? And then it cuts that 3D scene, and then it cut back to this, like the normal grid base. And now we can see that it looks like Havoc, it has a lightning bolt exclamation point triangle thing over top of his head. So he might be I would say debuffer, but maybe that's his elemental type. And maybe red, you know, maybe it'll go back to the red versus blue versus green versus purple versus light. Like, maybe that's what I'm looking at here. This guy's explosive. I would hope that it would be a little bit different than that, but now that my mind is out of the, I've got my mind back from being so hyped, that might be what this is instead of something being like attacker, defender. It could be both. It could be both, but that's probably what that system means, actually, after thinking about it. I'm just so excited. Okay, and that's what this is another thing I'm talking about. Okay, here's Winry. We can see some of Winry's abilities. So you can see her like singing there. She throws a grenade. This looks like a fix, like she's fixing Ed's auto mail. And then I don't know if this is like she's giving a speech or something. It could be something like that. Yeah, this has to be, she's the light element, right? And Ed is red, but these are all red. I don't know, dude. I'm just so excited to look into it. And it looks like they've changed the selection up here. Guys, if you made it through this part of the video and you're as hyped as I am, you're gonna let this go. But watch this. Like when the grid comes out, look how clean it looks to me, like that. I know it sounds stupid, but like like as the little cubes come out, it looks so clean to me. And that means a lot in a game. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose it when this game comes out, by the way. I'm gonna play in Japanese. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in the Japanese version, but I'm definitely playing it. And this is gonna be in the trailer right here. I don't think it shows anything else I can like super overanalyze or look into. Okay, Fullmetal Alchemist. My goodness, I cannot tell you guys the spirits and the emotions that came out when I watched this trailer. Again, watch it for yourself. I know I kind of ruined it talking over it. The song is incredible. But yeah, that's going to be in this video for this Fullmetal. I'll give you guys all the updates. I hope I get into the closed beta because they said you can do content on it. If I get into the closed beta, you guys are going to see a lot more videos about Fullmetal Alchemist, and when it releases, you will too. So thank you again to Square Enix for sponsoring me and Amazon for today's video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about this. I think this is one of the best looking things I've seen in a long time. I was really worried because, again, mobile game, anime, sometimes they don't mix too well. This has blown my expectations right out of the water, and they did a very good job with the trailer. Subscribe for future content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.